Echo of Soul heads into open beta. It's official. WildStar is going free to play. All that and more. I'm Zach Sharps, and this is Free to Play Weekly. Those of you looking for a new but older school styled free-to-play shooter may be intrigued to know that Dirty Bomb is headed into open beta June 2nd. Dirty Bomb from Nexon features a variety of game modes, caters to different styles of play, plus what would a first-person shooter be without the patented Michael Bay explosions? It wouldn't really be a shooter, would it? Dirty Bomb features plenty of those as well, and since it's going into open beta, that means anyone can hop in to check it out. So if you were curious, soon you will be able to fulfill that curiosity. Speaking of fulfilling curiosity and open beta, another free-to-play title decided to plunge its way into the next development stage this week. Aria Games' MMO Echo of Soul has launched its open beta phase, meaning everyone can now hop in and enjoy the game without a key or founder's pack. Following what the company deems a successful closed beta period, they released random factoids such as 860,000 hours were played during the closed beta, and 21 million quests were completed. That is a ton of quests. In regards to how the game plays, I found it quite generic and something that could have been entertaining 5 years ago. Now though, it just feels like walking through a time portal into the past. Maybe that's just me though, but if you are curious about Echo of Soul but don't want to outright download it to find out if you'll like it, our editor-in-chief here at MMOBomb.com, Magic Man, did a first look you can go check out right now. After months of speculation, drama, rumors, and more random craziness, Carbine Studios have officially stated that WildStar is going free to play this autumn. Shocker, right? In regards to their free-to-play system, Carbine has stated the following: we placed no restrictions on any of the game's content. Every zone, every dungeon, every raid, every battleground, they're all available. All players will be able to create characters of every race, class, and path while choosing any trade skills they like. Characters can achieve level 50 and path level 30, just as they can under the current system. Following that statement, they went over general Q&A questions such as what subscribers will be offered. Subscribers, aka signature accounts, will receive 25% more currency, 25% more experience, 50% more reputation, and a slew of other quality of life enhancements. Founders of the game will also receive additional benefits such as more character slots, bank slots, etc. And overall, WildStar never really was able to catch my interest due to its overly comical universe and combat system that overused telegraphs. I mean, sure, you can turn them off, but why would you turn off a cheat sheet? Regardless of that, the game's mechanics are sound, and I will give it another shot because why not? It's free, right? However, I'm more curious about you guys, so it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked if players should be allowed to discuss pay to win. A user by the name of Ashuramon stated the following: of course players should be able to discuss pay to win. Pay to win is something that can completely kill an MMO, and players are starting to get wise to it. As long as discussions remain civilized, then yes, players should be allowed to discuss it. Pay to win is evil. However, just the players discussing it isn't really enough. Companies should be involved in the discussion as well. Thanks for your response, and if you want your comment possibly featured in next week's episode, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, with WildStar going free to play this autumn, will you be checking it out? Why or why not? I've already told you guys I am, but I'm curious how many of you are anticipating its move to free to play as well. Tanks, tanks, and more tanks. What game has a lot of tanks, you say? World of Tanks, of course. What does World of Tanks also have? Well, with Update 9.8, it has a brand new game mode called Domination, but it's not out yet. It's part of the update, though. Say what now? According to Wargaming, Domination, the game mode that pits Tier X vehicles against other to capture flags, take them to certain locations, and of course blow up other tanks, is apparently releasing in a couple days, even though it was part of the update. Patch 9.8 also features a quicker way to play and tune up with friends, small reward boosts that can be earned via gameplay, and performance badges that pop up during battle. If you're curious about the finer details of the update, the patch notes are of course up on their official website, so go check them out. The last bit of news this week comes from Grinding Gear Games' free-to-play action RPG Path of Exile. With their newest content update, The Awakening, being in beta, they've released a progress report that mentions the update is on track for release in early July instead of late July, which is still flagged as highly unlikely, so I guess there is a chance, but they're aiming for early July now. And with the beta currently going on, Grinding Gear Games stated the following in regards to frequent crash reports flowing in. While we appreciate crashes being found, we don't need many to see it in the logs. Repeated ongoing crashes is not healthy for the servers, which also run the live realm, and using those crashes for economic gain also messes with our ability to properly assess aspects of the beta. As interesting as it is for a developer to tell players to stop crashing their game during beta, it's cool to see Grinding Gear Games being completely transparent with the progression of the beta in terms of its polish. If you don't already know, The Awakening will be overhauling a lot of the game, especially the early stages, and adding a good bit of content and mechanics as well. Certainly something to look forward to if you're an action RPG fan. Something also to look forward to is giveaways! Yes, I know, you guys probably expect me to tie in the last part of the last story to get you guys over to the giveaways page every single week, but I'm sorry, free stuff is cool, right? Make sure if you haven't already, bookmark the page, set notifications on your phone to check it every single minute of the day, and if you ignore that notification, make sure it plays Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball to punish you. As for myself, signing off to avoid a wrecking ball, my name is Zach Sharps, and I will catch you guys next time.